What if she told me that you beat the piss out of her and you jumped on top of her and started punching her in the face? Should I just go ahead and take that?
Okay, but don't you know?
It's your side of the story. Give your side.
You just talking to her though. What the information that she gave you? Can't she tell you?
You want me to just take everything she says?
I'm not from here.
Okay, but you want me to just take everything she says as fact?
All I'm just saying is I'm not from here. I don't know her exact address.
Okay, that's fine.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not asking for her exact address. She's saying you hit her. She does have a mark on her lip, and it's under.
I have a mark right here.
Did she hit you?
Pay attention.
She was getting ready to leave.
So why did she?
Because then she told the other deputy that you hit her.
Right.
He also posted a photo of the damage to his face and wads of spit all over his face that came from her. I'm not also going to show that photo, but I am going to show a photo of her so you can see the type of woman that you guys are sacrificing your peace for at the end of the day. It is absolutely terrifying that if a woman chooses to ruin your life, she can do so with little to no consequences. Guys, for today, we're going to talk about Gervonta Tank Davis, as 2 weeks prior to his January 7th match with Hector Luis Garcia, he was arrested for domestic violence. And the footage of that arrest has recently been released, and there are so many lessons to learn regarding his situation. Not only will it show that in the court of public opinion, a man being accused of DV is guilty until proven innocent, but it will also demonstrate how to interact with law enforcement, and it will also show the consequences of dealing with crazy ass women. And it will demonstrate that women who make false allegations should be jailed.
On December 27th, 2022, the Broward County Sheriff received a desperate 911 call from a woman who expressed fear for her life. She reported being punched in the face by her live-in boyfriend during an argument. The suspect was identified as the renowned, undefeated professional boxer, Gervonta Davis.
I need help, please. Ma'am, repeat the address. I need to send units to you. I need the address. Please help me. You're gonna kill me. Ma'am, what's the address?
All right, you come over here. You come over here, please, and stand with him. With my partner.
Yes, any weapons on you?
Huh? What is that?
The charger, man. The charger.
Okay.
Get anything on you?
Stay with him.
I'm at my house.
Okay. I don't know. I'm asking you. Gotta ask you. Who was in the car?
This is my car. She took my car.
Who is she to you?
We'll just be right here.
My child mother.
Oh, okay. All right. Does she have any weapons?
No.
All right. Just put down your phone for now, sir. What's your name?
Gervonta.
Gervonta. What?
Gervonta. She's trying to take my car, and I don't want her to take my car.
She's trying to leave?
Yeah, she's trying to. But I got a driver to be able to take her wherever she want to go.
That works. All right. Who else is in the house?
Not for sure.
Who you live with?
Oh, my daughter and my other daughter.
Okay. How old is she?
4. She 4.
What's your side of this?
She's trying to take my car. This is my truck. All my keys is placed on the counter in there. She took my car key and she trying to leave with my car.
Now, before we continue to proceed forward, just understand what you saw, all right? The woman called screaming bloody murder. The woman was in the car about to leave. Tank does not want her to leave because it's not her car. Also take note of Tank's body language. You could tell that he's embarrassed because he said he doesn't want the neighbors to see this. He's also clapping his hands. You could tell he's in an agitated state.
That's it.
Where does she live? Where does she live?
I don't know her exact address, but
does she live in Canada? Does she live in the United States?
Come on, man.
No, but she's local. She's
local. She's local.
She live in Parkland?
No, she don't live in Parkland.
What city does she live in? Help me out.
I don't know. She can tell you better than that. You were just talking to her.
I know, but I'm asking you.
I cannot.
Where's she trying to go with it?
I'm new. I mean, I just moved here a year ago. I don't know what part of it.
That's your baby?
Yes, that's my daughter.
Does the baby live with you or with her?
With her.
And you don't know where your baby lives?
trying to make this about.
I'm trying to find out what happened.
Okay, wasn't you just talking to her? Can't she provide all them information to you?
Well, let me ask you this. I was just talking to her. What if she told me that you beat the piss out of her and you jumped on top of her and started punching her in the face? Should I just go ahead and take that?
Okay, but don't you know?
It's your side of the story. Give your side.
You just talking to her though. What the information that she gave you? Can't she tell you?
You want me to just take everything she says?
I'm not from here.
Okay, but you want me to just take everything she says as fact?
All I'm just saying is I'm not from here. I don't know her exact address.
Okay, that's fine.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not asking for her exact address. How did she get here?
She drove with my car. Yes, my car.
To get here?
Yes, my car.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you give her that car?
No, I did not.
Did you let her drive that car?
Yes. She did. I let her drive, move around with my car.
Well, she got here. From wherever she lives, she drove the car here, so she takes the car home.
No, she don't. That's
drop off 5851 Holbrook Road.
Is it in your name?
All these cars right here is under my name.
You want her to leave today?
Yes, I want her to leave.
How is she supposed to leave?
It's 1329.
I have a driver.
And she get it right? You said you have a driver.
Hold on, just hold on.
Yes.
How is she gonna leave?
You trying to make it?
How is she gonna leave? What do you mean? What do I mean?
I have somebody that I have a driver that would take her wherever.
Get him over here then. If you're gonna kick someone out of your house,
Sir, you don't have to. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
I don't have to. I'm sorry. I don't have to do what?
Bravo, 17 miles, 330.
Did you put your hands on her?
No, I did not. Of course, she gonna tell you if she did. Okay,
did?
well, okay.
I'm just
Why did you
asking
ask
you.
that? Why did you ask
Because that's my job, my man. That's my job.
Ali.
Kilo 546. Kilo 546.
Hello.
You can 60 seconds of 94. We got intel from the neighbor that the person did.
This is a perfect example of how police officers can often make a difficult situation even more difficult. This man seems to be escalating the situation more than what it needs to be. And oftentimes I wonder, are you jealous because you see the wealth around you and you don't have access to it? What would make you choose to treat another man that you do not know with so much contempt and hatred? Also notice in this video how they made a visual cue on the screen of who the victim was. They pointed at her with a red arrow. Again, women are assumed to be the victim in these cases, but also, if you are involved in situations like this, be the first to call the cops. Be the first to make the accusations. It may not have helped in Gervonta's situation, but it can help in some of you guys' situations.
He hit you like behind the ear, kind of in the head?
Here, my head.
Where your hand is?
Yes.
Is it swollen or anything?
No, it just hurts.
It just hurts?
Yes.
Okay, so he hit you like that. Then how about the lip? How did that happen?
Because how he hit me, like probably like with the hand, but I don't.
So that was one strike?
Yes.
That got both the side of your head and then
This side of my face.
and then came across the side of your face and caught your lip, and your lip like looks like it probably hit your tooth inside your mouth and cause a little abrasion there. Okay.
So at this stage of the game, Gervonta had called the driver for the child's mother, and now the child's mother is accusing Gervonta of domestic violence. And when I originally saw this video, my siren started to go off, because if the undefeated champ actually hit you in the face, there would be a lot more than just a busted lip. Could it be that he was defending himself in the midst of all of that? You hurt yourself? Way more likely of a story to believe.
Okay.
Are you 97% or
What is that, your alarm? Is that your alarm?
Because the gate messed up now.
Oh, okay. Hey, listen, this is going a little bit different now. She's alleging that you hit her.
Of course you're gonna say that because she wanted. Come on, bro.
This is a good thing, is that you got cameras all over your house. So if you hit her, it will be on camera, right?
Yeah.
Just like if you didn't hit her, it would be on camera.
Yeah. Of course you're gonna say that.
Well,
but the only thing is, I gotta wait till the driver get here because he's the one that works the camera.
cameras? Okay. All right, well, we're not going anywhere. Is this your driver?
No.
Oh, how you doing? How you doing, sir? Good. All right, we're just waiting. My supervisor's coming over.
You see what's going on.
I'm sorry?
You see what's going on. She just want to say
to be honest with you, I don't know what's going on, because she's saying you hit her. She does have a mark on her lip, and it's under.
I have a mark right here.
Did she hit you?
Pay attention.
She was getting ready to leave.
So why did she?
Because then she told the other deputy that you hit her.
Right. So she want me. She want something to happen since I.
Well, maybe she does. Maybe she does. But this is what happens when when folks don't get along. I got to figure it out. You're being a little evasive with me. Because every time I ask you a question, you suck your teeth and you say, "Oh, come on, man, you know what's going on." You're not giving me any really straight answers. I asked you to give me your driver's license, you bring me out a passport. I asked to see your daughter, you said, "No, I don't want her to see the police."
Why not?
You did, but I wanted to see her. And now I'm going to have to talk to her because she said that when you hit her, it was in front of her, the baby. The 4-year-old. Because you're going to go to jail.
Turn around.
For battery.
Turn around.
Domestic violence.
Put your hands behind your back.
All right, guys, I actually cannot show the arrest as per YouTube guidelines, but it's clear that this cop right here is on some type of juiced up ego battle. And you can see it in Take's face how he becomes quiet as he recognized what type of energy that this cop right here was on. It's so sad to think that you can become locked up without any proof to what is actually going on. They are convinced that he is guilty while she is innocent with no proof. He said that there's a mark on his face and you could visibly see it swollen on his face. Will she get arrested as well? I also find it extremely weird that he acted so aggressively when he said he doesn't want his daughter to see him, as if showing a young girl all of these police officers as their daddy is getting arrested is not an obvious reason as why he doesn't want the daughter to see the cops. It's completely absurd, but it actually gets way more interesting, so let's continue to watch.
Hey, the little one inside.
You don't gotta ask me about her.
Well, we need to make sure she's with somebody.
She's okay. She's with somebody.
Okay, listen, I get you that you're upset, but we can't just say. What's your first name? What's your first name? We can't just say that she's just with somebody. We have a duty to make sure that she's with the right people. Okay? So, where's the mother of that child? What's his first name?
Gervonta.
Gervonta.
Listen real quick. It's either that.
Ain't no more talking.
No, there is more talking because otherwise.
It's not.
So you would rather we take the child to the
walk in.
PCF?
So I just said somebody in there. Y'all cannot walk into my house. No, y'all cannot. No, y'all cannot.
Okay. So what we're gonna do, what we're gonna do is going to end up calling Child Protective Services. And Child Protective Services will come out here.
Wow.
And Child Protective Services will take custody of the kid.
I just said somebody in it.
Yeah, but I don't know who that someone is.
Okay.
And I can't just leave your daughter or your son with somebody. That's my point. We're looking out for you. Who's he? Who's he? Okay.
Can you explain what's going on?
He's going to jail for domestic violence. Okay. I'm trying to explain to him. He has a 4-year-old inside the house. Okay. We have to make sure that 4-year-old is with someone that can be trusted.
Pay attention.
That he's okay with and that we're okay with. Okay? He's playing hard with us right now because I get it that he's upset. But we can't just leave the 4-year-old
He's remaining silent
here without double checking who that 4-year-old is with. Where is the mother of the child? Where we can try to get the mother of the child to come over here. I get he's upset, but we still have to watch out for the 4-year-old.
Okay.
Okay. So, but it's not just, he doesn't understand, it's not just somebody. We have to, we can't just leave the 4-year-old
I'm right here. Listen,
the manager's right here.
I know where is the mother?
The mother's not here.
Where is she?
She's not here. She's not in the state.
Yeah, she doesn't live in Florida.
She don't live here?
You have custody?
Yes.
Okay.
And you're good with him? Your manager?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Can you give me the basis of the arrest?
Domestic violence.
Okay, on what premise?
He struck her.
Okay, what proof do you have of that?
We have,
because obviously he has a gash on his face. He was struck.
Pay attention.
Go ahead.
We have domestic violence. He struck her. He's going to go to jail. We can't. He has to go to jail.
Okay, now
you cannot strike somebody.
Hold on. Do you have that wishing? Do you have that
I see everything. I see the mark on her too. Okay.
So
how can you just go off with somebody? I struck her. I never struck her.
You're his manager, not his attorney. I'm not going to debate this with you. Come on, listen.
I'm doing
I get it.
We'll do it. Not you. We'll do it.
They're going to do it. Okay? You don't walk up on cops doing their job. And if I tell you to back up, I'm going to tell you to back up. So I'm going to tell you to back up. Now I'm going to do it this way.
I'm right here.
No, I want you to back up. That's how we're going to do it. You don't walk up on cops doing something.
Ego.
Especially when someone tells you not to.
You didn't
Ego.
see it, sir. He had his property.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
We'll give you his property
If
when
he's-
we're ready to give you the property.
He was giving it to him. He was
Okay.
handing it to me as keys. You see, I have them in my hand.
Leave. Go. Goodbye.
Listen.
Tripping, disgusting. A ego-tripping buffoon cop treating the manager like dirt. The manager that walked up respectfully. The manager that could have vouched for who else was in the house with the 4-year-old. But your ego got you in a place where you didn't even allow him to ask questions regarding the situation. Asking questions such as, why is Gervonta getting arrested but not the victim? This is exactly why so many people do not respect law enforcement. The justice system in America has a lot of holes in it, and this demonstrates exactly why. In cases like this, it doesn't protect the innocent, but it rewards bad behavior.
Largest, what do you call us? The largest fully accredited sheriff.
I'm all right. Well, this one AC works. Huh?
That's good.
All right, so we're gonna go in, get your shirt on, and we'll wait a little bit, and we'll take it from there. You wanna hold your shirt?
You got it?
Mr. Davis was arrested and charged with battery causing bodily harm. However, he was sentenced to no jail time and the charges were eventually dropped.
So why were the charges dropped, do you ask? Well, the woman said that it was an unnecessary call in a moment and that they're working towards getting help to co-parent. Even though in the 911 call, she is screaming for fear of her life. Tank then took to social media to clear his name. Mind you, this is less than 2 weeks out from his title defense, but now has to deal with the media storm surrounding this incident. Do not let these people misguide you on all this BS. This was just yesterday, moments before me and my child mother had an argument watching Frozen with my oldest daughter. I never put my hands on my child mother, nor my effing daughter. Are you effing crazy? I'm not a monster. I've been quiet for too long. I don't have media teams, PR, a good lawyer, spokesman, nothing of that. That's the only reason I'm doing this now, just to clear my name. Been doing this ish on my own since I started. These people done put out so much stuff, aired this everywhere, and have an effing helicopter flying over my house now as I write this, because they look at this ish as money to them and trying to get as much money from this as possible. They rushed to my child's mother, offering her $50K just to press charges like they did with my first child's mother. So bad they couldn't get her, so they got a lady they claim she was into the mess, also a lady that known for suing people for money reasons. They ended up getting her, which I have to pay $300K to, and I didn't lay a finger on her or even know what this lady looks like. They doing this for money to also destroy me. I am not a monster. I have 2 beautiful daughters that have to grow up someday and see this BS. They post this BS worldwide before anything. They even post a snippet of the police call, which my child mother was crying on the phone because I wouldn't give her my truck. Shade Room, gossip in the city. It's on site and the rest of the internet blogs. Y'all bad for the culture. Been saying this. Y'all don't care if it's true or false. He did or didn't. Y'all just want to put it out there because it's beneficial to y'all business. After all of this, Gervonta posted photos of showing that this crazy young woman put baby poop on all of his toothbrushes and then wrote cheater in poop on a mirror in their home. And there's pictures of this. Obviously, I can't show this on YouTube. They got some other guideline regarding bodily waste and fluid. But you got to think about the amount of insanity that it would take for a person to put poop on a toothbrush and to smear it on shit. She's absolutely crazy and she's absolutely bugging. I say shit in jest from time to time about the modern woman today being a terrorist, but this is legitimately a biochemical terrorist attack. He also posted a photo of the damage to his face and wads of spit all over his face that came from her. I'm not also going to show that photo, but I am going to show a photo of her so you can see the type of woman that you guys are sacrificing your peace for at the end of the day. Is it worth it to stick your dick in crazy without a condom and to give her your essence, which then creates a baby for years later, 4 years later, for it to turn out how this is right here, to be on the main stage of your career because of the choices and decisions that you make. You have cops at your door trying to arrest you. And shout out for the patience within Gervonta Davis, because cops like that try to create a reason to beat the shit out of you. They try to create a reason to arrest you, but their behaviors and actions will not be in the police report. So it is of value to you, if you find yourself in a situation, to keep your goddamn mouth shut, to be patient as a monk within these situations. Because if you buck up, that'll be in the police report. You know what else is gonna be in the police report? Why they chose to beat the shit out of you, because of the way that you bucked up. You will not win in these situations unless somehow you get video evidence of the beatdown occurring. But it's not worth it to risk it. Not all cops are bad. The majority of cops just want to go home to their families at the end of the day. But a few bad eggs, bad apples, and they could be good people just having a bad day, can spoil a goddamn bunch. And for what? Because a half-decent looking woman put excrement on a toothbrush and wrote on your mirror, spit in your face, punched you, began to tussle with you because she knows that there's no consequences for her damn actions. So where did this all result into? Again, no arrest on her side. She's not drugged through the media. He is. But through all of this, he ended up winning his fight, remaining undefeated. Gentlemen, listen to me. Stay in your frame. A masculine frame, in essence, does not condone play fighting with women. If you have a woman that's slapping you and shit like that because they can't outwit you, or there's something that you do that she doesn't like and she gets physical with you, and then you look back at her and she's like smiling at you or some shit like that, that in dating, courting, relationships will translate into this type of shit later on. Pay attention. Also, something that Gervonta said, which I think is smart, is that he has cameras all throughout his crib. Record, record, record. If you are a good-natured, good-spirited, lawful person, then it's your best form of insurance if situations like this are to occur. And last but not least, but police officers are not your friends. Most of you know this already, but their job is not to hear both sides of the coin. Their job is to uphold the law, but also they're humans. They are plagued by the same feministic ideals that we've all been introduced to throughout our media. So within that, they're gonna have biases as well, and they're human. So they have egos as well. Conduct yourself with patience, conduct yourself accordingly, even if you are on the opposite end of a cop that's obviously trying to escalate a situation. Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. What do you guys think about this particular situation? I want to see your comments down below. I get particularly passionate regarding these conversations because, just as I've talked about on this platform before, I've also been a victim of false DV claims by a young harlot. And the thing is that just as what I'm sure Gervonta did, is that you get a little bit confused when you see the symmetry of the face just like this one, and you allow a lot of the red flags and the key indicators to go without mention. But it is your duty as a man to mention it. It is your duty as a man to be accountable for who you let into your presence. Because what seems like a funny or a cute quirk that you recognize about her later on is going to turn into poop on your mirror. Until next time, YouTube. Peace!
You don't wanna see me get vexed. Bars on your phone, tell a man you can't jet. The big girl, the ones who can't stretch. Breaking the neck when we in the car next. You don't wanna see me get vexed. Bars on your phone, tell a man you can't jet. The big girl, the ones who can't stretch. Breaking the neck when we in the car next. Dead bars, need a fibrillation ASAP. Get boxed with a straight gap. I'm reminded of mind state they lack.